Guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor Bob, also known as Real Southern Belle. I am the CEO of Real Southern Belle Consulting, and in today's video, y'all, we're going to talk about a topic that I think needs to be talked about. That is why content creators struggle with consistency. Y'all, there's a lot of reasons why people struggle with consistency. We're going to explore 10 reasons why I believe content creators struggle with consistency. So the first thing I think is just like lack of planning. I feel like a part of being a content creator is also being a researcher, and a lot of people don't really realize that. A lot of people just think that they can just create these ideas without really researching, is there a real need for this video that I'm about to put out there, and how can I effectively plan my videos, accordingly. So I feel like lack of planning, that's a huge thing when it comes to content creators who struggle with consistency. Second thing is creative burnout. Some content creators, once they feel like they do have to put in a little work, they do have to figure out, okay, what topics, they don't want to do it, So a lot of people feel like, just coming up with fresh ideas all the time, they feel like, oh my God, they're so burnt out. But you got to think about it this way, y'all. We have so many resources on the internet to help you on your content creator journey, So of course, we're all going to have creative burnout at some point, but to help you kind of get back in the swing of things, I definitely recommend to use your resources. The third thing is time management, y'all. So we all have our own different things in life that we got to take care of. Some of us have to go to work, some of us have to go to school, some of us have kids and a husband, and we got to take care of the family, and we just pretty much have to do it all. And y'all know, as women, honey, we got to do it all, okay, period. As a content creator, you have to know how to plan out your time and use all of your time wisely, So instead of like trying to create content every single day, maybe pick like a day or two where you can actually sit down and record YouTube videos for a few hours, and then after that, be done with that. Another day to go ahead and edit those videos, and then kind of plan when you're going to post those videos. So I really do think it's all about time management and how you use your time, and everyone's time management skills are going to look differently. Number 4, perfectionism. Okay, y'all. It doesn't have to be perfect for you to post it, okay? Just make sure you are sharing a clear message to your audience. And I promise you guys, everything is gonna be okay. You don't have to have the perfect camera. You don't have to have always, the latest iPhone. Y'all can go take a look back at some of my previous videos and like how bad quality that was, y'all, like 3-4 years ago. But as I've been growing a little bit, my content has been getting better. I do have a better phone that I record with and better editing. So yeah, you got to think about all of that stuff. But I think perfectionism, that's also another reason a lot of people are not consistent. Number 5, it's kind of self-explanatory, but just like that external pressure, feeling like, man, like I have to live up to like what some of these other people are doing, but you kind of got to put your little sunglasses on, and you got to realize that you're running your own race as a content creator. Number 6 is algorithm changes, y'all. And that's something that as content creators, we have no control over that. One day YouTube might push a certain kind of video or a certain, niche or something like that. That ain't got nothing to do with you. You can't really control that. So if you see that your content is not performing well and you're looking at the analytics like, oh my God, like everything that I'm doing, I'm trying different things, nothing is working out, like I just quit. A lot of creators are struggling with consistency because they're seeing these algorithm changes and they're letting it discourage them. Number 7 is life events. Different things can happen in your life. You might have a death in the family. You might have some things that you just got to take care of, and you always want to make sure that you take care of you first and you take care of yourself. And even like the bigger content creators, y'all, we all go through stuff. And there are some times whenever, some of the bigger creators that I watch, sometimes they just go ghost, they go away for a couple of months, and it's because they were dealing with certain life events. So they weren't able to be consistent for a month or two, but if it's their full-time income, they normally do come back like after a month. I definitely do think that sometimes when things happen in your life, you just kind of need a break. And that's something that I always tell people. If you need a break, take your break, but I think that's another reason that people are inconsistent sometimes is because of those life events that happen. Number 8 is lack of progress, okay? So if you feel like your content isn't going anywhere and you just feel like stagnant, I definitely do feel like you will probably struggle with consistency. Lack of progress is something that I talk about with my clients in my one-on-one sessions, because whenever we aren't seeing that instant gratification, that instant progress, we just want to quit. And if you feel like, okay, like I said last week, I wanted my video that I'm uploading in the next 2 weeks to do 500 plus views, and it hasn't done that, so a lot of people quit at that point. A lot of people become inconsistent at that point. And I'll give you guys an example. Like for me, y'all, to be honest with y'all, if it was about numbers and engagement and all that stuff, I would have been off social media if that's all I wanted from it. Because, you know, yes, I'm getting paid from YouTube, but I'm not a full-time content creator, you know what I mean? So you just kind of have to think about like all of these things, and you got to think about you running your own race. And sometimes whenever we see that lack of progress, girl, it's like we want to quit. But if you really love social media, if you really love sharing your story, sharing different messages with your audience, then guess what? Lack of progress is not going to stop you in your content creator journey. And then just to go ahead and tie on into that, number 9 is lack of accountability. That's kind of already something that we kind of already know. You know, you just have to really just kind of find the tools within yourself to be the content creator that you want to be, you know, and maybe you might want to find some content creator friends that can kind of hold you accountable. But if you feel like you're just doing this all alone, you might feel a lack of accountability and you may quit, which might lead to inconsistency. And the last reason I think content creators struggle with consistency are those technical challenges, y'all. Whether that's you having trouble editing a video, you having trouble exporting a video, you don't know how to work your new camera, you don't feel like doing all the research to figure out all the technical aspects. Like, we have resources, we have Google, like you can look things up and you can learn pretty much everything you need to learn by just searching it online. So I think that's like the last reason that a lot of content creators struggle with consistency. So those are the 10 reasons why I think content creators struggle with consistency. Comment down below and kind of join in on the discussion on why you think content creators are being inconsistent. Definitely leave that down below in the comment box. And I'll also leave a link where you guys can work with me one-on-one. I do one-on-one with beginner content creators. I help content creators find their value and not just look at the numbers, but really look at their impact. So if you're ready to inspire, if you're ready to thrive, if you're ready to create, then I'm your girl. Definitely make sure you reach out to me. I'll leave my email below.